Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in The Sims 4 with a speed build slash challenge slash series. Let me explain. So, from the title, from the thumbnail, you've already discovered that this is a rainbow townhome build, but I am doing one color at a time. So this will be a series of videos going out over the next few weeks. We're starting with red today, as you can see. I don't know who invented this challenge because one day I stumbled upon, well, I didn't stumble upon, they were all recommended to me on YouTube. There were a few different channels that did this. So shout out to the original creator. If y'all leave him, whoever it is in the comments below, I will give him credit in the description. But this sounded so cool to me. I rarely ever build townhomes, so it was definitely a way to challenge myself. So I will give a little spoiler in this series because I have, as of right now, finished all of the homes. I wanted to make sure I had them all done before I released the series. So I originally, I didn't want to do red on red on red on red. Like, I didn't want to make it so unbearably one color. So I kind of, much like I did with my Tiny Town challenge and some of my other builds for my members and stuff, I do a color theme. And that, while that is a main focal point of the build overall, it also doesn't take it over. So that's kind of, why I did brick and why I did black windows, because obviously you could do bright red and red windows and red roof and stuff like that, but I didn't want it to be too over the top. Also, I realized I didn't need to put windows on that one side. Anyway, also another little spoiler, if you will. That first one wasn't really a spoiler, but another spoiler is, you'll see it as it progresses, but at some point I just kind of started giving them themes, these houses themes. So this one's, I would say, a little bit more industrial, but also along the lines of like all of my builds, I kind of do whatever. So the outside will look industrial and then the inside will be like cottage. You know what I mean? Like, it's all over the place, but that's what I love to do. I don't know. I just like to make it kind of look renovated on the inside. I don't know. Anyway, it kind of follows that. And you'll see, I'm going to give a tiny spoiler. One of them ends up being like a cottage, right? A cottage theme. And there weren't a ton of cottage theme like colored in that color. And so I had to kind of like do different themes inside, so like the exterior ended up being cottage theme inside. Anyway, they all have themes. They all have colors. They all kind of, honestly, goes a little crazy as we go on, I'd say. Because this one right here is more what I would imagine a nice townhome would look like. And then it just keeps getting wild because, like I said, I spoiled it a little bit. I said there's a cottage one. So obviously they kind of just start going on themes, and then it's like a whole row of themed houses. It's very interesting. But if you by chance want to download this when the series is done, I actually might have it up on the gallery by the time you're watching this, but I will upload the whole lot to the gallery. Also, might I add, this San Sequoia lot is perfect for building tiny homes because it's just so, or sorry, not tiny homes, townhomes, because it's so long. It's just the absolute perfect lot for townhomes, which it probably was designed for that. It did take me a little bit to kind of adjust how I would fit all six. Is it six? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Yeah, 6 colors in here. And I didn't realize it now, but there's more than 6 because I was like, well, I didn't realize it. And then I thought about doing like some kind of courtyard type thing in the middle, but ultimately I ended up adjusting it and everything changed a little bit. But anyway, let's focus a little bit more on this build. I kind of want to call it industrial because that's kind of like the exterior theme. Getting the interior plan was a little difficult, and I did change it for every single house. Every single house is kind of just its own thing. They're not like duplicates of one another. It's very interesting. I had fun with this, and that's the point, right? So I was trying to figure out the floor plan because it is a skinnier house, but I have, made worse. Worse being like, watch some of my tiny home builds and you'll see how tiny I make it. And then I struggle the whole time and I don't have a living room and it's just like a whole thing. So anyway, some of these ended up being a little weird, but It's fine. It's fine. By the way, these trees just go so well with that brick. I don't know. This one, dare I say it's my favorite? Dare I say it's my favorite? I think it is just because it's I don't know. I don't want to say normal because uh that's not the only reason. It's just like I don't know. It's very pleasing to the eyes. It's very aesthetic. I loved it. And this one's so good. The interior is fine, but I mean the exterior wise, I just love it. It's so gorgeous. Anyway, I definitely wanted to have, like I mentioned at the beginning, colors other than red in this, right? So we did the black foundation, black fencing, black windows, black doors, all of that stuff. And then I kind of started going around deciding what colors of red, what types of wallpapers, all of that stuff that I wanted to use. It was a little much, because I didn't want to go too red, but also I needed to go redder because my decision was that I would try to either do all the floors red and then a different color for wallpaper or vice versa, right? So like the wallpaper would be a red theme and then the floors would be a different color. So obviously like this one has the white floor or is it cream or white? I don't know. It's one of those. And then obviously we have the accent of gold in here as well. So I tried to go with like gold and wood tones on top of the red and the white. So trying to keep it a little bit normal here, Anyway, I really did love this kitchen. Home Chef Hustle. I don't think I used it for every single kitchen, but you know how that is. It's just like I use it in every build. I'm so sorry, but it is literally the best kitchen set we have. Change my mind. Change my mind. But I wanted to also add dining in here and I wasn't sure how it would fit. So I did try to, at some point, I don't know if it's right now, I did try to put in a little dining table. But I do love the gold with the red. I think it looks really, really good. The dining table, I really couldn't fit because of the bar stools and stuff in the way because I really wanted to do the circle table, but I just decided on this one with a few chairs because I wanted to do the 4 chairs, but it was just too cramped with that island in the middle. All right, so now is the time where I don't even remember what we landed on for this wallpaper. I think I mainly did, an accent wall type situation. So I liked this wallpaper and I wanted to use it, but there was just not much that went with it. So I had to do like a cream or a white. Did I end up doing a white? I don't know. I'm sorry. I need to get better at filming speed build videos because I do turn the camera a lot and I apologize. And that's how a lot of my series has been. I'm working on it actively. So I'm sorry. Feel free to skip ahead if it's a little too much for you and you can see the final reveal, but anyway, I do have a selection of color swatches right there. Obviously, those are ones I really wanted to use somewhere in the build. But then I just started basing some things off of different furnitures that we had, like the shower, for instance. I definitely wanted to use that, make it a little different than what I usually do, which is, I don't know, I do a lot of different things. Like I said, my builds, I'm a different type of builder, guys. I would love to sit there and just make a solid industrial home. All industrial, like 90% industrial, but I just cannot because I'm like, "Oh, this is cute. This would be a cute bathroom. These all together would look really good." So, you know what? It's fine. But I have been trying to challenge myself a little bit more with that. I do it shout out to my members. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. But if you're interested in becoming a member, definitely check out the link below or the join button. But basically, over there, I kind of have like an ongoing series. I haven't been doing it every week, but I do like a little spin wheel, or I'll choose a comment depending if people commented that day, if any of my members commented, and I haven't done that. But what I do is I have a wheel that has the styles that are listed in The Sims 4, and then I have a wheel for color. So basically, one of them was like industrial green. So I did an industrial green tiny home, and I literally have to keep to those as close as possible. So it's been a really nice challenge, and it definitely helps me learn, and I think it's quite fun. But builds like these current ones that I'm creating right now, they're just whatever. I didn't have a theme on this one. So anyway, yeah, if you guys are interested in any of those kind of builds, definitely check out becoming a member. It really supports the channel. I appreciate it so much, and you guys would have tons of bonus content. There's tons that's already up. I try to do at least one new video a week, but usually it's about two. I do kind of not miss weeks because I will catch up, but I get a little behind. I have a busy life. I have a busy life. For those of you who don't know, I'm getting completely sidetracked, but I run a nonprofit. It's an animal rescue. I'm the co-founder, and I also help my husband. I'm a co-founder of a farm, like a farm that grows vegetables and fruits and all kinds of plants, and we sell them at markets every week. And I have, how many YouTube channels do I have? I have this one, I have the toy channel, I have a vlog channel, I have the farm channel, and I feel like there's another one. Am I missing one? Maybe I'm not missing one. But anyway, I do all that. Plus, I crochet and I do some crochet content. I've been I've slacked on that just because I haven't really had much time. You guys know it. Well, I don't know if you know. I just have a lot of jobs and a lot of things to do. But I enjoy it. But if you're interested in any of that stuff, definitely check the links down below. There's links to all of those channels and everything. But back to this. Oh my gosh, my brain is a little everywhere, but I ended up really loving this living room. It's a little bit of everything. Kind of with the wallpaper that I originally had was kind of going maximalist, but I think with the combo that I have now in here is a lot better, and I was able to use like funky rugs, because that's the thing, if you use like a crazy wallpaper, it's just like so many of the other patterns clash and everything. So I really like this. I didn't know what to put in this space here. It was a struggle. I really wanted that corner hold on, is it here? The corner table that's mid-century. I find it eventually, that one. But then I didn't like the way it clipped through the curtain, so I ended up just doing something completely different. But I really did love this red build. This red build impressed me. Like, I think the kitchen is beautiful. I think that living room is beautiful. The rooms are kind of like more, I would say, less red. I did love this master bedroom that I made because I got to use this bed set from high school years with the is it like, it's not the boho one, it's just like that one, the one with that headboard. I love all of the swatches on that, but I don't use it as much as I should. Anyway, loved it. Got to use the matching dresser and the matching end tables and everything. Also, I'm a little scattered because I'm going in between bedrooms because I'm finding all kinds of cool stuff. One of my favorite things to add to bedrooms for some reason is just like a comfy seating nook. I put one in my office and I just love it. If I had a bedroom that was big enough to have like a little seating nook, I definitely would as well. I guess I'm going on another tangent, but I don't have a normal house, and our home is a geodesic dome home. So it's basically very open plan. So the kitchen, the bedroom, and like the living space are all the same area, and it's all very small. It's a very tiny home, right? So I technically do have like a desk in there, and I have like seating and stuff like that, but it's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So basically I kind of did what I would normally do with a bedroom in my office, minus the bed. I have like a little chair. You could see it. I do face cam in my members videos, so you can see it kind of in the background, but I have a chair and it folds out into like a little bed and just nice and cozy. So I like to put a chair and a little table and a little lamp in every single one of these because I don't know, I find, especially when you're living with someone, when I was growing up, I didn't really have something like that. I was just more like my bedroom, right? I had my toys, I had my bed. I did have a desk when I got a little bit older, but it's just like, I don't know, something about having a nice little chair, a nice little area to just hang out that's not with people. Maybe that's just me being introverted. I'm sorry. I just want to be by myself. So anyway, you'll notice I do that a ton. I always try to make room for a nice little seating area. And then I had to put a desk in here, obviously. Even if this child isn't really using it. I don't know. I feel like all the children would use a desk because they do start going to school when they're children. Anyway, I wanted to use this wallpaper, but I thought it was just too much. So I think I decided to do it as an accent wall. But that gold one is just so pretty and I loved it a lot. I don't know. It just didn't really go well with the space I was trying to create. However, these bedrooms turned out great. The bathroom turned out great. But again, this space, not this space, the one with the wallpaper that I wasn't sure of, the one we haven't decorated yet, that like when you walk up the stairs room, it's just like it was so weirdly shaped, and I always do that to myself. I always do that to myself. So it's kind of like a, I don't know. I didn't know what to make it basically. I always have the intentions to make it into a like kind of like a living room or a place with a desk, like a little office type situation. But I wasn't sure because it is weirdly shaped, and I wanted to use that fireplace as well. And that one little nook, it just fits so perfectly that you see it in currently when we go over that way. Sorry, I had a little pause in that video because I actually was doing these. Not every single one was a live stream, but I was live streaming them on the channel as I was working on them. So it kind of I got a little distracted, I'm sure. I was probably reading the chat or whatever. But I guess I decided to skip that room and do a little bit more exterior because I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do with it, which makes sense because that's what I do. I even tend to like walk away from the whole build and everything if I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm just like, this is ugly. Like, I just walk away from it because yes, it might be ugly and it might not be working, but also it might be just because you stared at it for far too long, which usually 90% of the time I come back and I'm like, this looks great. What was I talking about before? Anyway, definitely wanted a cute little outdoor area. I didn't want to do too much to it though. Just a little bit of plant stuff, but not much, just some potted plants, and then the little grill with the hangout area. Wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the front there because I felt like it needed more, but I definitely wanted to put some greenery on the outside edge for sure. I know I was kind of supposed to use red or whatever. I kind of did. I did that more on the back of all of these builds. So they have their color shrubbery and flowers and everything on the backside of their house near their little balcony porch thing. Anyway, I don't know if I did anything else at the front. I need to look at it longer. Oh yeah, no wait, maybe I didn't. I don't know. This one was pretty plain in the front compared to all the other ones that are coming soon. Definitely let me know in the comments which color you're most excited to see. Like I said, this one was probably my favorite build, but I'm trying to think like which one was like the craziest, but also like really cool. I mean, I'd have to say the green one or the blue one were really good. They were really fun, I should say, because they definitely have a different take on like the back patio and stuff like that. So definitely stick around, subscribe if you haven't already. There's lots of fun stuff to come. Anyway, are we tackling that weird room now? Yes. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to do white because there's gold in the wallpaper and it's just a whole thing and I didn't know what to do with space. And I'm just jumping all around because I don't know where to put all of this stuff. So I think I put a little seating area right by the stairs, and then I have the fireplace in the spot that I originally wanted the fireplace, and then this cute little side table. Is very basic. There's not much to it at all. It's kind of like what I have been doing since all of these spaces have been quite weird, to be honest. I did do a bookshelf here. I thought that was fitting, even though because like my little book nook area is on the other side. Because I wanted to do a desk, but then the bathroom door was in the way, and I didn't want to move everything around in the bathroom. And then I thought this bookcase is perfect. Well, with the ladder, I love that one. Kept playing around with the wallpapers though because I wasn't 100% satisfied. But a little art on the walls and a little bit of clutter, and it really did this place some good. I think it's really cool. I probably could have added more. Definitely could have arranged it a little bit better, but if you guys ever download these and you want to redecorate them, definitely feel free to do so. Some of these I did leave kind of more plain for that very case, but yeah, we're nearing the end of the build. I don't think there's too much else that I work on other than just like cluttering the space with whatever I can find, honestly, and then some plants. I really didn't know what to put up here, so I was just desperately seeking any type of clutter. But anyway, we're going to hop over into the official tour, and you might get a little spoiler of the other color builds from the outside, but let's head over there and see what the inside looks like. Now here we are, you guys. You are getting a little peek at the next color over there, but let's head over into the red house. I just really love the simplicity of this front area, and I still do need to player test it, but I will player test it before I put it on the gallery, so hopefully everything will work out. All right, so first thing, when we walk in, this is the living space. I'm just obsessed with this space. I think it looks so beautiful. I'm glad I went with a plain wallpaper instead of the pattern. I mean, it still has some texture, but anyway, then we have the plants and just the little entry area over here. And then I guess, should we go, let's take care of the downstairs first and then we'll go upstairs. We have the kitchen. I do love this dining. It gives a little extra seating if you need it. And you can always pull up some stools, I guess, over there. But I didn't put too much on the counters, so there's plenty of counter space to do whatever. And then out onto the balcony. So there isn't a ton of privacy, but, you know, I chose a lower fence. There's some higher fences you could see over there. But this is the view. You can obviously put it on a different lot. But you can see, I mean, townhomes aren't necessarily for privacy. You know what I mean? Anyway, we have this cute little area. I do really love it. I feel like I would live here if I were living in an apartment, you know? Anyway, let's go back up the stairs and we'll take a look at the upstairs and that'll wrap it up. I can't believe it already. Okay, going up. So I do have this wallpaper here as our like accent wallpaper. Whoops, let's not do that. I am glad that this bookshelf fit perfectly there. I think it really suits the build. If I were to do something differently, I think I might put the bathroom door over here. But I did try that way at the beginning. The only reason I didn't do that is because I hate when I make the long, what is it, 3x2 bathrooms and then the doors on the 2-tile side, because then things just don't fit right. I mean, you could squeeze them in and stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize there's like a little hairless cat in that picture. I'm obsessed. Okay, anyway. Very simple. We have this fireplace. I don't know. It's very close to this railing, so it's more of just like it'll heat the house. I don't know. And then this chair I'm obsessed with. I love it. All right, we should go in the bathroom first. Let's head over to the bathroom and take a look in here. It's very dark. Very moody in here. It's not really the light. Maybe I should change lights. It's so dark in here. All right, anyway, looking cute. I do love that I was able to incorporate this red bathtub, red shower curtain. Okay, moving on. Let's head over to the, I guess, single bedroom, child's bedroom, whatever we want to say. Here it is. I am glad we fit a desk in here, and it's just so cozy. And I love the dahlia print on the wall there. I want to live in this room. Okay, and then, oh, I forgot I put that there. Then we have this grand bedroom. Oh no, I painted the wall accidentally. I'll have to change that. But it's beautiful. I love the seating. I do wish I could have centered it a little bit more with the windows, but I didn't want it to interfere with the walk space. I really do love, this is a really good bedroom. I'm sorry about that. We need to fix that. But if we look at it from this side instead, there we go. That is the room, and that is the finished build. And there it is, the finished red townhome. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. We will be doing orange next. You can already see a little sneak peek, so get excited. I hope you guys enjoy this series. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, definitely check the link in the description box down below or the join button down below. You'll unlock exclusive rewards and bonus content every week. It's a fun time. You don't want to miss out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.